Salutations to my Fallout lovers, it is Matty here today bringing you a Fallout 4 news update. Now before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description to my previous video. That is a Star Wars Battlefront news update on 10 announced game modes, and it's looking a lot different from its predecessors, which is in my opinion a good thing. But if you want to learn more on that, be sure to check out the link down below. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, an article has come in from New Game Network, and they covered a little panel that was at E3 this year that not a lot of journalists seem to have attended or anything, because a lot of details came out of this, and very specifically the amount of endings coming to Fallout 4, which is in fact 8 between the two characters. Now, I'm not sure if the 8 between the two characters is in fact 4 split between them or something like that, or it's 8 each. It's very interesting on how to play on words, but anyways, I'm going to read you a little snippet of the article from New Game Network, and then we'll go on from there. Welcomed onto the stage were Brian T. Delaney, male Vault Dweller, Courtney Taylor, female Vault Dweller, and Kal El Bogdanove, voice director. I tried my hardest, alright man. Finding and recording dialogue started right near the beginning of Fallout 4 almost 4 years ago. Cal praised the amount of time and care that went into the game's writing and recording. He said that in many other AAA games, the recording would wait until the last couple of weeks before the game's completion. He also let it slip that there will be 8 endings over the 2 characters, as I said previously. But anyways, for the sake of comparison, we'll take a look at Fallout 3 in New Vegas, and there's so many endings to these games, so I apologize if the number is not on par with your technicalities when it comes to the Fallout endings, but I'm just talking main quest lines, no side stuff, because that's the thing with Fallout endings. There's so many variables, because it's like, well, did you do this side quest here or this side quest there, you know, and that's what it kind of does. And there's that main story ending that we're kind of focusing on here, so that's what I'm talking about. So for Fallout 3, there was the good ending and the bad ending necessarily, and I guess there was kind of specifically one for each karma for each game, but with New Vegas, there was one for your karma level, your allegiance, you know, the faction you side with, etc. So I'd say for New Vegas, it would be like 4 or 5. I'm not specific on that, but anyways, both those numbers are less than 8, we'll say, okay? It seemed like, and I went to Twitter with this question, and I got so many different answers, but it seemed the most common answer was 2 and 4. 2 for Fallout 3 and 4 for New Vegas. And that seems about right for at least the main factions in New Vegas, being Yes Man, Mr. House, NCR, and Legion. And then obviously good or bad at the end of Fallout 3. So with that all said, 8 endings between 2 characters. Let's say it's 4 each for those characters, so it's on par with New Vegas. Now, provided with the amount of side content that's going to be in this game, we have about 400 hours of content confirmed right now for Fallout 4. It seems like this is going to be a meaty game. We're going to be able to experience all these different playthroughs, which makes me very happy. I've always been a believer that Fallout 3 is personally the best Fallout game in the series. I know this will take some people off, but the reason I'm saying that is because New Vegas, in my opinion, has aged well. Fallout 3 is just not the same game it was many years ago, and that's because New Vegas had so many choices you could make and so many side quests that factored into the character you're playing as. So it's nice to see that Fallout 4 will be taking that route and bringing in a lot of endings for each character, and then obviously a lot of side stuff will impact that ending slideshow that you get at the end of, presumably, I'm assuming they'll have that ending slideshow. Maybe they'll do things a little different, but I'm going to assume they kind of will take that same path that they went with 3 in New Vegas and have Ron Perlman narrate the slideshow. But anyways, 8 endings, more than New Vegas, technically, and it's like 8 endings total, but whatever, you get what I'm saying. So that also gives some interesting perspective on playing as different genders. This is encouraged now, because I'm going to assume that, like I said, it is split between the 2 characters, so the female's going to get different endings, and the male's going to get different endings, and I wonder how diverse they're going to be. That's going to be an interesting question to pose there, but I guess we'll see in time. Hopefully all these endings won't get spoiled for us, yes, but nonetheless, I wanted to share this very important information with you guys and let you know that there's going to be 8 endings over the 2 characters in Fallout 4. So let me know what you're thinking about the ending discussion in, or I made it sound like, you know, we already beat Fallout 4. The discussion on how many endings there are in Fallout 4. Is that enough? Should there be more? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's get discussing. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.